Hello everyone, and welcome to this introductory session on Power BI. Today, we are going to look at the two main tools you'll be using throughout your Power BI journey, Power BI Desktop and the Power BI Service. Power BI is Microsoft's platform for data analytics and visualization. It helps us convert raw, messy data into clear and interactive dashboards that support better decision making. Essentially, it acts as a translator. It's designed to bridge the gap between complex, messy raw data and clear, human-readable insights that anyone can understand. Before we can build any dashboards, we must understand the tools involved, and that's where many beginners get confused. To really understand Power BI, you need to understand its ecosystem, which consists of two main tools that work together. First is Power BI Desktop. This is where analysts work. In Desktop, we prepare, clean, and model raw data. This is the creation stage, connecting to data sources, transforming data, and building reports. Second is Power BI Service. This is where insights are shared. Reports created in Desktop are published to the service where managers and decision makers view dashboards, interact with insights, and collaborate online. So think of it this way. Power BI Desktop is for creation and Power BI Service is for distribution. Mastering Power BI means knowing how these two tools work together in harmony. First, open a web browser such as Edge, Chrome, or Safari. Next, go to apppowerbi.com. Then sign in using your Utah account. Once logged in, navigate to My Workspace. My Workspace is your personal and secure area in Power BI Service. This is where you upload reports from Power BI Desktop, test your dashboards, and explore insights before sharing them with others. So remember, My Workspace is your private sandbox for learning and report testing. Power BI Desktop should be installed using the Microsoft Store. This is important because it ensures automatic updates, so you always have the latest features and bug fixes. Running the latest version is especially important for accessing new DAX functions and capabilities. After installation, you can verify that everything is working correctly by going to Options and Settings inside Power BI Desktop and checking the installation status. We will be working with a foundational CSV file. This is a flat, structured file that contains high-integrity data, meaning the data is clean, consistent, and reliable. Specifically, this CSV contains weekly performance metrics for a batik boutique. It will serve as the main data source for our analysis, reporting, and dashboard creation. Using a CSV file is ideal for learning because it is simple, transparent, and easy to import into Power BI Desktop. Power BI does not copy your data into the report. Instead, it remembers the file path to where your dataset is stored. Because of this, if you move or rename the file, your report will break. To avoid this problem, always save your dataset in a permanent folder, such as a dedicated lab or project directory. You should avoid storing files in downloads or desktop because these locations are often temporary and easy to change. So remember, choose a permanent home for your data and your Power BI reports will remain stable and reliable. Here, we're looking at the Power BI desktop home screen. Where every report begins at the center, you can see options to start a new report. You can choose blank report if you want to build from scratch or connect to data sources like Excel, SQL Server, or other sources. On the left side, this is the navigation menu. Home brings you back to this start screen. Open lets you open an existing Power BI file. Now we're inside the Power BI report canvas, and this is where you actually build your visuals. On the right side, you see two main panes. First is the visualizations pane. This is where you choose what type of chart you want, such as bar charts, line charts, tables, or cards. You simply click a visual, then drag fields into it. Below that, you see areas like values and drill through where you drop fields to control what the visual shows and how users interact with it. Next to it is the data pane. This shows all your tables and fields like date, inventory, or measures. Think of this as your data library. You drag fields from here into your visuals. So remember, visualizations equals the data looks, data pane equals what data you use. You build reports by combining these two, choose a visual, then add the right fields. We're looking at the top ribbon in Power BI, and it's divided into three key parts. First, the tabs. At the top, you see tabs like Home, Insert, Modeling, View, and others. Each tab groups related features. For example, Home is for starting work, while Modeling is for calculations and relationships. Second, data preparation. Here, you'll notice options like Get Data, Transform Data, and Refresh. This is where you connect to your data and clean or shape it using Power Query before building visuals. Third, report building and analysis on the right side. You'll find tools for creating reports like New Visual, New Measure, and Publish. This is where you build calculations, design visuals, and share your report. There are four main views in Power BI, and each one has a different purpose. First, Report View. This is where you spend most of your time. It's the canvas for charts and visuals, bar charts, tables, cards, and dashboards that users see. Second, Data View. Here, you can look at the raw data rows in a table format. It helps you check values, understand columns, and make sure the data looks correct. Third, Model View. This view is used to define relationships between tables. You connect tables, check keys, and make sure the data model works properly. Finally, DAX View. This is an advanced area for writing and testing DAX calculations in a more focused way, great for measures and complex logic. So remember it like this: report view equal build visuals, data view equal inspect data, model view equal connect tables, DAX view equal create calculations. Each view supports a different step in building a Power BI report.